Virgo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-March 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. And we're just going to get this started immediately, get right down to work. We're going to get an oracle card out here for you, just to take the temperature of the energy and see what's going on, my friends, before we fully get underway. So I hope you're all doing well. Let's get it going, my gods. Talk to me. What do we got for Virgo here in mid-March? And yeah, that deck just almost flew out of my hands. It's all good, though. We're going to keep it moving. We're just going to look at this first card real quick. Then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what type of shadow work you might want to lean into or what shadows might be around you. So it's always very interesting. As always, only take what hits for you, because there's a lot to consider. So let's get it going here. What do we got for Virgo in the oracle, please? Okay, yeah, so we have page energy showing up here, my friends, which I've been seeing a big theme of page energy in the earth sign readings this week. But before we fully dive into this, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the March subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you're active on Twitter, my handle's at kyleofcups. Please feel free to shoot me a tweet. But into the reading we go. This page does remind me of the Page of Pentacles. It does have that yin-yang, that beautiful balance on it. This is a very harmonious type of card. So whether that's something you're yearning for, this could be all about creativity as well. So creative endeavors, creative pursuits, whether it's art, whether it's music, any type of self-expression could be very important and highlighted in this time. So if you're thinking about new endeavors, if you're thinking about learning new skills, you might really want to embrace the energy of this page, because that could be a very good release for your emotions or something you're feeling deeply. Another thing we always think of with pages is communications, talks, speaking, which is another theme I've been seeing for earth signs this week. So we'll see if it shows up in the rest of the reading. We'll put our little friend, our musical friend, right down there. And we're going to get into tarot now. So let's shuffle it up one time. Interesting way to start. And I like that it's already tying in with the rest of the collective. Oh my God, Spirit Team, talk to me. What do we got for Virgo? Yeah, we'll get these first three out, then we'll intuitively clarify. Now, last week's reading was pretty positive. It was titled Big Triumph Incoming. The week before that was a surprising win, which is good. The last 2 weeks, the energy has been improving steadily, because a few weeks before that, we had a little bit of a rough skid in the Virgo readings. But you know, energies are always changing, going up and down and sideways and all around. We'll just take it in stride, whatever pops up. But let's get these first three out. What do we got for my Virgo friends, please? Thank you. First card. Okay, so this is a big card of action, movement, motivation, what you're focusing your energy on. Is it the proper thing? Could just be a fire sign in your life, but let's keep it moving here. Knight of Wands is a very good way to start off a reading. It's a good card. Now, we have the Two of Cups taking up the center. Relationships, partnerships are highlighted here as well. And it's feeling okay once again. Let's get one more out here. What do we got? Thank you. Okay, we have the Lovers on the back end. So it's interesting that we have two energies that are almost identical mirrors of each other with the Two of Cups and the Lovers. So we're getting a double dose of partnerships, those that you speak with and get close with on a very regular basis. It doesn't just have to be romance. But let's go through and I'll give you a quick synopsis and breakdown of the classical meanings and archetypes before we get into the juicier intuitive stuff, because that could always flip the script. That's when we get the juicier stuff. In position number one, we have the Knight of Wands. As I was saying, a big action-oriented type of card, very fiery, very passionate. We're starting this reading off with a boom. So super fast. It could speak about travel. It could speak about distance. But when I see this card, if it doesn't represent a fire sign individual in your life, somebody who's like the life of the party, very social, this is someone who knows what they want to focus their energy on or is going towards something super, super fast. So you might be feeling really revved up, or this could be you feeling a little lethargic in this time, a little beat up. But we'll see what clarifies it. That'll really tell the tale. Moving to the center, and like I said, we have the Two of Cups and the Lovers, two very similar energies, very similar cards. The Two of Cups. All twos in tarot could represent decisions, choices, fork in the road. So you might be at a type of crossroads in life right now. If not that, this is the highlight of the partnerships, like I said, whether it is soulmates, whether it is twin flames, or just people that are your cohorts, friends. Okay, so I really want to see what this is about, Because especially with two cards, this could represent two different people in your life as well. Lovers on the back end. This one does lean a little more towards the romantic. Now, this could represent a Gemini in your life. But when the Lovers shows up, all the things I was just saying about the Two of Cups still reigns true for this card, but this is a little more fiery. This one is a little deeper than that. So we could be seeing an evolution of something, an evolution of those you're connected with or those you're close with. So there might be a certain relationship in your life that is gaining a little more depth, a little extra meaning when we go from Two of Cups to the Lovers. So I really want to dive in. Lots of soulmate energy here, lots of connections. We're going to dive deeper. Let's jump in and clarify. So let's get a good shuffle here, especially since we have similar themes up here on the top. What do we got here for my Virgo friends, please? My guides, talk to me. And yes, Virgo, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research, rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. We're going to go in on this Knight of Wands. And as always, if you read tarot yourself, that's why the box is here. You could just play along. If you're feeling any messages you want to share with your collective, you just drop it down below, because I don't mind. Let's go in on this Knight of Wands. I feel like we all learn from each other, and you could help somebody out. Why is this Knight? Thank you. Interesting. Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, though. Yeah, this could be a little bit of a warning here in the front, like something that might be a little too good to be true, or something that might seem positive but really isn't. This is something you're going to want to really watch out for, is to look before you leap. This is the warning we have right here in the front. So in the beginning, we had that page energy. There could be a lot of new things coming into life right now. There could be things that are sparking flames within you, trying to gain some motivation. Now, for some people, aside from that message I just gave, this could be somebody who is a little disenfranchised, because the Knight of Wands could also be combative in a sense. Okay, this very similar to the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Wands couldn't be a little combative, a little problematic. So you have to watch out for somebody who is a little disgruntled. This could represent possible issues showing up, especially with the the Nine of Cups in reverse. Like, this is disenfranchised. This is somebody who is a little cynical. So you're going to want to watch out for feelings like that. Okay, so a little warning here as well. Could be about the company you keep, especially with all the stuff we have going on here with the Two of Cups and the Lovers. But this could be a warning for sure. But interesting stuff. We're just going to keep it moving. I don't want to talk it into the ground. If it hits, it hits. If it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it's all good, my friends. You just throw it right in the bin. Let's keep it moving to that Two of Cups. We'll talk about it more during the recap. So why is the Two of Cups here? Thank you. All right, so we have the Hermit here in the upright, which is extra interesting since this is a Virgo reading. Now, if you're into tarot, you know that the Hermit is the card that represents you. So this is absolutely somebody that may be wanting to build a bridge with you. And we have, once again, a double-edged sword here. So for a portion of you, I do feel like there might be someone out there that wants to get to know you better, or build some sort of bridge with you. Like I said, I see possible the realm of relationships improving, building, and maturing in a sense. However, this could be somebody who feels like they're in hermit mode, that feels isolated, that feels like they're away, trapped in a corner. So I feel like it's that dualistic message. Okay, this could be somebody who's hurting a little bit, someone who's a little lonely and feels isolated. Or this is somebody that may want a closer connection with you, or to build that. So double message. I know they're completely different things, but that's just what this is making me feel. We're going to keep it moving over to the Lovers. See what's going on with that. And then we'll do a quick little recap, because I feel like we could be touching on various different things here, Virgo. But let's see what's going on with the Lovers before we get into the shadow card. So why are the Lovers here? Thank you. Yeah, Hierophant in reverse. You can expect big changes here with this. Okay, these are very powerful major arcana on the back end, and intuitively, that's just what that's saying to me. Now, you could be having issues with a Taurus, but when I see the Hierophant in reverse, especially under the Lovers, this could be issues in long-standing relationships, people that you've known for a long time. There could be upheaval here, but in general, I'm getting like fast, shocking change, And I know that doesn't jive well with what the classical meanings of these cards are, but when that Hierophant showed up in reverse, that's just like, boom, like upheaval. Like really quick, really sudden. So it could be some sort of sudden change, fast cycle shift, because that's what major arcana generally represent, right? Big archetypes, big themes that we're going through. So this could be issues in long-standing relationships or people that you've had. I mean, we have so much going on here, Virgo, like people that you've been connected to for a long time. But like I said, fast, sudden change. So I would expect the unexpected in this time for sure. Let's go through and do a quick little recap, because I feel like there's a lot to digest in this spread. You might want to rewatch a couple of these alignments again, because I feel like I'm getting flooded with information this week for you, Virgo. But real quick, before we get into the shadow card, in position number 1, we have the Knight of Wands with the Nine of Cups in reverse. I was saying initially this was giving me a little bit of a warning. Look before you leap. Don't go rushing off into things too quickly. But then it was also giving me a vibe of someone who might feel a little disenfranchised, someone who might feel a little disgruntled and disturbed with something. It was giving me cynical vibes. So it's a warning against cynicism and any energy like that. Just watch out. It might be a little more intense than usual. Moving to the center, we have the Two of Cups with the Hermit in the upright. Two main messages there. There could be somebody that wants to build a Two of Cups type of situation with you, get closer to you, get to know you better. However, this could also be somebody who is feeling super lonely, feeling like they're in hermit mode, that could be yearning for this Two of Cups. So this could be someone who's hurting a little bit. Moving to the back end, we have the Lovers and the Hierophant in reverse. Now, this was giving me all sorts of crazy, powerful, strong feelings. Could be upheaval in long-standing relationships. There could be a lot of changing, moving dynamics going on. But it was the big, sudden shifting of things changing, big cycles. Like, it was just giving me huge, powerful, like karmic cycle shifts here. And I know I'm using a lot of buzzwords, but I'm just trying to get forth to you the energy it was making me feel. Very powerful, change-based, transformative. But please take a screenshot if you want to look into these further. We're going to get your shadow card out here now, Virgo. That was an absolutely interesting, in-depth type of reading. Like, usually the Virgo ones, they usually flow in one whole theme. I feel like this could be various things going on. Well, let's get one shadow card out here for you, my friends. See what's going on for the Virgo collective. And yeah, even if we get a positive card out of this Shadowland Tarot, we're going to look at the darker underbelly of that, because that's what we want to do when we do shadow work. So let's get one out here for you. We're just going to close this out nice and brief. So what do we got for Virgo? Okay, we have the King of Pentacles. That's a card that could represent you or another earth sign showing up here. This could be issues in regards to father figures that are lurking underneath the shadows. Now, what are the darker sides of the King of Pentacles? This could be somebody who is way too stubborn, way too set in their ways. So these are some behaviors you're going to want to watch out for in these times. Being a little too sedentary as well. But the King of Pentacles is earth-based, so this could speak about overindulgences as well. So these are all things that might crop up. These are things you might want to watch out for in this time. Okay, my friends, if this isn't just an earth sign that's left a mark on you. So my Virgo friends, thank you so much. That's what I have for you this week. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the March subscriber surprise. If you got your name in for the February subscriber surprise, the winners will be posted in the community tab March 1st. But for the March subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful Gilded Tarot Royale. It's one of my favorite decks. So if you'd like to get your name for this, it's 2 simple things. As always, my friends, first, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments what zodiac sign vibes best with you. It has to be a different one than your own, though. So drop that in the comments. You'll be entered to win. And that's it. At the end of March, going into April, I'll announce the winners. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.